Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the Frog Guru's playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Hold on, let me turn the game down a bit. There we go. That should be good. I'll double check it in, because from noticing my past editings, the audio's been kind of loud for the game, so I'm going to turn it down a bit. Other than that, as you can see, I've been doing a honor run with my friends, so I'm getting a little bit better at the game. So I'm gonna load the game. Let's go back to let's get back to where we were. Alright. And we are back. We did our long rest. Do I talk to Damien? Forgot what I do here.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Your newfound freedom.
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Thank you. Okay. She won't actually join the camp, so even if you do say that. I think I'm gonna put Jaheira on the back burner for now, and hold on. Grab Lae'zel, because this next stuff is pretty important for Lae'zel. Hide helmet. I might just use Faithbreaker for a bit. Because Faithbreaker is pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna dismiss Jaheira for a bit, and then we're gonna summon.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business.
You're sure?
I am.
Later then.
And we're gonna grab. I think Lae'zel is pretty important for this next part, so I'm gonna have her join.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
She will. Like you to join
It
me.
is done.
Be right back.
The curse has been lifted.
Oh.
The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Can't linger though. Just a little lag, nothing to worry about. Just don't worry.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
He's like, oh, fuck that. I'm
Neither
out.
of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Ugh. You have a mass murderer running Baldur's Gate's security. A horrible idea. Aww. Game, why do you lag so badly? Why do you pop in so bad? You're on my SSD.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
There it is, my boys. Baldur's Gate. What this game has been leading up to. It looks amazing. I love how they all just came up to some wine. More wine? Are we having too long this? Sacred weapon. Only lasts for 10 turns? Oh, it's oath charge to do it. Okay.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Good distance. That's better.
Let's get going. Can't slow down.
What do you have to say, Shadowheart?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Yeah. Oh. Is it? Oh, is it just scale? see what Gyth has to say. Oh no, it's Astarion. What do you have to say, buddy?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike.
Yeah.
A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Sounds if you envy him. You need to stop him yesterday.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes
Buddy,
I can stay
please.
one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Kill to take that power from the others bound to the ritual.
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
What matters to me is that you're safe.
Look, I appreciate that. I'm very grateful, of course. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down?
Oh, come on, buddy.
Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finely positioned for yours truly to ascend.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's possible for you to usurp the
We're
ritual.
going to Baldur's Gate, the city of 1 in a million chances, splendor, and squalor. Anything could happen.
He's so
If we
excited.
don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Okay. Ooh, berry bush. Food. Wither. Oh, Withers is over here in this little withered hut. You guys are over here. Alright, anything else? Anyone else who wishes to talk? I don't think so.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
We use it for justice. Oh, Dominator. I'll do what feels right. Everyone of the sea will help you to hear that.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Oh, get Yankees.
We're under attack. Help me.
It does it.
What are you guys doing? Oh, monks. Monks! Ow.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
I don't fancy their chances.
Ah! Didn't quite kill her.
Well, so much for peace.
Oh, that takes a full action to do? Oh, this reminds me of- We have to get to the portal. We did it.
That thing's not going to hold together much longer.
Oh god, get the Yankee monks. They're coming to beat shit out of us. Why do I look cowardly? I'm a paladin.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
I still have my sacred weapon. Oh my god. Oh, you just missed twice. We're gonna hold on our stuff.
Can't afford to let up.
Friend of Gyth, you will be cleansed.
For my time.
Oof.
Still breathing, despite everything. Gone with the weave.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
All those intellect devourers dead. Oh.
I need you. Now. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Breathe deep and move.
Flash!
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Interesting. Oh, is that Orthos? Or someone? That's kind of spoilers, what I just said. Why are these guys here?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Gyth abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
Our guardian.
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you
You
say.
saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the
the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Hello, Emperor Man. How do I help?
God. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together, we can turn the tide.
I will not know failure.
Never hit with that. Damn! I forgot how strong monks can be. Three. What the? Okay.
Should check for anything useful.
You know what?
I love you. Take two.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Oh, that was really good. It's smited.
Battle of wits.
Ah, this one. This fight actually is a whole lot easier than I remember it being. I think it might just be because our,
The dice roll in my favor.
Alright, what do you got? I forgot to... You're not even going to be attacked this round, it looks like. Fuck it, we'll just...
One by one.
Ah, you failed it. Oh well.
I must regain control of the Yankee prince.
Well, okay, or you just one-shot them. Yeah.
That was too close. Don't look at me like that.
Hey.
I'm a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned Gyth. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Who are you? I'm gonna need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor.
Conceited, are we?
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work.
Ah,
I
no.
had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash.
Interesting.
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
One of the chosen in the colony? Did you eat criminal's brain? Are you gonna tell me what this battle is about? How did you end up in here?
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Criminal's brain?
Rather than potential future allies, like you.
Interesting. But criminals can be allies.
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gyth herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Gestil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself Queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it.
Interesting.
How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Was it you or Orpheus that Blackith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
You seem like a mind
I
flayer.
appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
I don't like what you're implying. I thought you agreed to protect
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
Beauty.
If you let me, I can evolve you.
You all. No, no way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain.
We got this.
But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
I'm not liking what he's implying here. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna see what happens if I...
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable, but impenetrable.
I think I'm gonna end things off here. I know it's a weird place to end off, but once we enter that portal, Act 3 fully begins. And we will start our way into the end of Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm gonna actually end things off here, and next time we're gonna start Act 3 proper. If you wish to watch that, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.